Okay, so we have been making some graphs and saving them to PDFs, and just I'm sure you know this already, but you can access the various graphs going through here through the Windows menu. So here I'm here. Then if I want to change, I have to click in here and run some more code. And besides the plot function, we also have a histogram function or a box plot function, and he says that those will typically overwrite the previous graph. So let's try those. So first of all, you have to attach the data set if you want to refer to it this way, which I did want to. And a histogram doesn't like two variables in there, but if you just do histogram with one variable, that's okay, and same thing with box plot with one variable. So here's the box plot, and if I want to see the histogram, that was, oh, it's not here anymore, I guess. Oh wait, let's see. Go to here. Since there's two of them, but, well, here's the histogram. If you run it here, you can see it here. So if you want to create various windows and not lose what you had before, you can use this strategy here. So you do dev new, and then you create one graph, and then you can run another graphing command here, and now you get both of them. So now I have access to this one and the new one. Okay, so you can do that. Then if you want to get a third one, you could type dev new again, which gives you a new window, and then you can type this one and get that. Now I have three windows, three different graphics windows. So you can use this strategy dev.new, dev.new, which is a function. And you can also explore these functions here, dev.new, dev.next, dev.prev, and so on. You can check those as well. Okay, let's take this example, and here we have some data that we're going to plot. So we have dosage for drugs, and then the response to drug A and the response to drug B. So maybe this is like heart pressure, and this is maybe the measuring of the difference in heart pressure. Anyway, it's some response to the drug. So you can see when the dosage is 20, the response is 16. When the dosage is 30, the response is 20. So it's increasing. And then we can do the same thing for drug B. And so we have this data set. So we can take this data here and set it up and make and then explore the plots. So here we're using another argument in the plot function, and this will connect the dots with lines. So when you run it, you get this picture here. So try that yourself. And then he says if you want to find out what the options are for this type, you can use the help plot. So I did that with question mark plot. It's the same thing as help plot, and you get this. And so we can see that x and y are we know what x and y are. We know what that's supposed to be, but they say they're the coordinates of points in the plot. So we've seen that. And then type. So if we just use type for B, but we could have used type for P. So that's just the points, or L, just the lines, or B is both the points and the lines. And then C for lines, for the lines part of B alone. I'm not sure what that means. O for overplotted, H for histogram-like or high-density vertical lines. Let's try that one. So here, type H, you get a graph that looks like this. So try each one of these and see what you get for each one of these. Try P, L, B, C, O, H, S, capital S, and N for no plotting. So try that with the plot function and see what the difference is. So you can see all of these, and then you can also add in these. This will give you a title and a subtitle, I think. Right. And labels for the x-axis and the y-axis, and you can also try and play with this. And then you can also do this. You can look at points And you'll see that you can also change the color of the points and the background fill and so on. So they give different examples here. You can look at all the examples here, and you can also look at, going back to here, you can see some examples here. So after you check those out, then you can try using main and drug response, so that'll come up here, and the color equals blue, so that will be like this. So try use the help and look at it and try some of these to get an X label, a Y label, aspect, and play around with that, main, and color. So here's the same thing, but I just changed type to B instead of type to H.